Good morning guys, it's Tuesday, early in the morning. We will take the PHEV for a short trip to the beach today and we'll do some bushwalking from there on. Got my Explorer equipment on again. Today we are going north. North is this way along the beach. Yesterday we were south. So this is the beach access where you can drive with your car. So we will leave the car here at the little store. No problem at all to drive with a PHEV on this beach here. There it is. The sand is really firm and hard, so it's almost like you drive on a normal road. There's no problem at all. At least in the first section here. I don't know how it is a little bit further this way. To drive your car on the beach here, you need a permit from council. We haven't bothered yet. My wife is always a little bit scared when we take the car to the beach, just because of the bad experience from the last time. I mean, no big deal, we survived, so life goes on. We have learned our lesson. And we've got the beach access now for the cars here. And this could be the main problem. Not to get on the beach, but to get out again. Because it really goes uphill here. And you see this dip here, all the way up. The ramp itself seems to be okay, but this section down here with the dip there, you can't really take your momentum from the beach up the ramp. So this could be a problem for the PHEV, because this is really soft here. This is super soft sand. It's just about 10 meters. Yeah, but this one here, even here it's pretty slippery. It's quite soft. And I've put some timber, some wood down in the ground. Yeah, and this is the on-ramp. And you don't want to be too quick. Yeah, I don't know guys, what do you think? Capable for the PHEV, or do you need a Land Rover? The whole hill shouldn't be a problem at all, but down there that might be a challenge for the car. All the road rules apply to this beach. You know, it's just a normal road, so. I was expecting that exactly this will happen. So degradation on the 6th, 95.8. On the 10th, 95.5. On the 12th, 94.2. That's 1.3%, which is half an ampere hour gone. I tell you, this ECU software drives you insane. I'm not feeling any range deduction or so, but the numbers are clear. The capacity goes down quickly. So it's Tuesday afternoon and we are having a beach afternoon at this lovely beach here. Awesome. That's where we live. And there's nobody else here. The beach goes all the way around this bay and there's nobody else here. That's amazing. Still annoying I lost this capacity again. So just standing on these rocks, and this is more an audio test to see how good the wind compensation is and the wave compensation, of course. So beautiful here. But I don't want to talk about the battery degradation today. Let's keep it at the beach. I reckon this beach would be ideal for the PHEV here, because you can always drive a little bit further down, see where this little, where the sand falls down to the water in this area there. You can always drive over there where the sand is fairly hard and firm. If you go a little bit further up the beach over there, it will be softer, like here, and you can easily get problems with the PHEV, as we have experienced it. And still, at the end of the day, it's not a full four-wheel drive capable car. Mostly it's because of the weight and the lack of a real four-wheel drive lock. And now it simulates the four-wheel drive capabilities, but it hasn't got a real mechanical lock, so you can't really lock the wheels, the single wheels. And I've experienced it a couple of times in mud. One wheel is spinning all the time and the other three are standing and the car doesn't do anything. I will demonstrate this in a later video when we go a little bit of four-wheel driving in the garden on the property, and we can actually lift one wheel up in the air and see what the car does. And you will be amazed how bad this actually works out. It might be fine when you drive in wet conditions or on snow and ice. You have a solid underground and only have a slippery surface. And most of the super all-wheel drive control, they only kick in over a certain speed. So I think it's 10 kilometers per hour at least. And if you are stuck somewhere, you won't get this 10 kilometers at all. See, in this sandy conditions here, where you can easily move the sand like this, it will be very, very difficult for the PHEV to drive. You know, we are really responsible people. We are driving an electric vehicle. We've got solar on our roof to generate energy. And also we are collecting other people's rubbish. I don't even know where the next McDonald's actually is here. I mean, this must be over 50 kilometers away from here, the next one. Anyway, we collect other people's rubbish as well, keep everything clean. And that's just how it is, unfortunately. And the other problem is, of course, the tires. Usually you've got your normal road tires on the PHEV, and this fine profile is just not suitable for beach driving at all. If you drive in more wet sand, like this one over there, your profile clogs up with sand in no time. And then you've got pretty much no grip anymore. This loose sand, you start digging yourself into the sand very quickly. And with the low ground clearance of about 25-30 centimeters only, the car is stranded in no time. And that's basically what we had. Everything is good as long as you keep the momentum going and the car doesn't stop. As soon as you go a little bit slower and you push it further, the wheel starts spinning and it digs itself into the sand and is on the floor, and then you are in real trouble. I'll talk again about the battery later, but for now we are going in the water. Beautiful day. Look at this. I still can remember when we went for a holiday in summertime in Europe, and you went for a summer holiday to Spain or Portugal, Italy, and the beach was fairly small for the hotel, and you had to step over people to get to the water because everything was so crowded. And now you'll be lucky to see one more person a day at such a beach here in Australia. Unbelievable. So in terms of four-wheel drive capability of the PHEV, I would probably give it a 5 out of 10. Yeah, I think a 5 is fair. The four-wheel drive function of this car is more a safety feature on normal roads. It gives you a little bit more control over the car. That's what it is mainly designed for. Or if you drive on motorways and you have critical situations, so you need to steer quickly. It's not the best spot to talk about electric cars actually, but it's so nice. So because we have got total lack of snow and ice, I would really like to hear from you about the snow and ice capability of the car, or any other experience, off-road experience with the car. I have seen YouTube videos where they were towing like caravan trailers on the beach with a PHEV, but this was more like the harder, firmer, moist sand, and this is no different to drive as on a normal road then. So there's no challenge for any of the PHEV systems at all. The only really good thing was we had this little compressor in the car and could inflate the tires back to the normal pressure. So that was a really handy feature. That's a really handy feature. You have this little compressor and you can inflate the tires in no time. And the first time I didn't know exactly how far I could go with deflating the tires, so how low could the pressure actually be. And I stopped at about 22 or so, 22 psi, which is about that much bar. But another a work colleague told me later on you can easily go down to 15 psi without damaging the tires. But the little compressor, very handy. I've got this little floaty thing around my camera, so even if I lose it, it will stand out in the water with a yellow grip. And you can easily find the camera back, so don't worry, it's all under control. Your comments below in regards to the four-wheel drive and off-road capability of the Outlander PHEV. I will just continue to shoot these videos even during our holiday and keep you informed with all the news around the PHEV. And probably tomorrow we will talk some battery stuff again. We need to talk about the battery. Okay guys, thanks for hang on yet. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I shouldn't vlog in the water anymore. So guys, thanks for watching. We see us in the next video. Stay charged. Bye bye.